Well, hi everyone. Petite Boy here, and thanks for joining me again for another look at Galactic Conquest. Today I'm going to be looking at Sector 3 and the feats associated with Sector 3 and what all we're doing here. So, when we first come into here, we're going to take a look at these feats right here. This is the best strategy or advice I can give. Okay, inflict debuffs and win at least 7 battles with a full squad of Sith units. This is easily done with Darth Vader and whatever other Sith you have. Okay, Darth Vader inflicts crazy debuffs with his damage over times. It's honestly ridiculous how many debuffs he puts on. You do like 2 battles, you're done. You might even get it in 1 if it takes a long time. And then winning with Sith, this was not difficult. There are plenty of Jedi or Galactic Republic teams out there you can use if you have the Sith Triumvirate to be able to counter Padme or take out Phoenix easily. It's just this right here with the debuffs coincides very nicely with the Sith, so don't even worry about that. This 50 thermal detonators one, okay, we're going to read this language very carefully. Inflict at least 50 thermal detonators on enemies. This does not say inflict at least 50 thermal detonators on enemies and win. This does not say inflict 50 thermal detonators on enemies and complete the battle. All it says is inflict 50 thermal detonators. So what we're going to do is just something super easy. I'm going to come here, and I believe it was the Night Sisters that I did this on. We're going to go in, go to my bounty hunter. My bounty hunters are not anything important or special at all, and it makes me cringe a little bit. Take a look at my Dengar here. He is Gear 9. Not strong, not good, not fast. He is slow as all get out. But you do this, use a Dengar. I'll pull in just the rest of this bounty hunter squad here. This right here, the reason I'm putting Dengar on the leader slot is because I have the leader's resolve data card, which gives Dengar a ton of health and protection and offense and speed, which will hopefully let him get as many rounds of thermal detonator off as possible. Now, I'll go into this. This Night Sister team is going to completely outrun me. In every single way possible, they're going to outrun me. I believe I believe Spirit will take a turn long before I do. There we go. And Talzin's about to take a turn as soon as Jango goes. So, they're going to be doing circles around me, and it's fine. What I did here with my bounty hunters, too, is I have the Zeta on Jango, and I brought in Boba to be able to control these guys with the ability block. So what I want to hopefully do here is I get that taunt off. Have my taunt removed. That's cool. Alright, so Dengar's up. We're going to throw thermal detonators, okay? I'm going to count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought 5 there, but 4 or 5. We'll call it 4 to be on the safe side here, okay? 4 thermal detonators. If we can do that 4 more times, we have 16 in this battle. So I'm going to try, like I was saying, sorry, with Jango and Boba, with their execute ability, I want to be able to just completely kill whoever it is with that ability, so that they don't revive. Because Night Sisters are heavily countered by Jango Fett, and I absolutely love that. And it makes just this really easy. So let's see if we can just kill Talzin. There we go. She will not come back again because of Jango Zeta. Let's see if we can kill Zombie here. There we go. Oh, and it wasn't Jango who killed her. Dang. Well, we've got both sacrifices triggered. Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, get rid of that taunt. That's annoying, but we're fine. It's fine. Get the foresight off. Let's get the burn. There we go. And now she's not coming back. Alright, so again, you'll notice here, I'm doing things a bit weird. What I'm doing is stalling to be able to get to this ability again. So I'm going to throw out these thermal detonators. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4, 6 times 4. 6 plus 4, 10. So we have 10 thermal detonators going so far in this battle. And we are just now going to just keep hammering on Zombie. I'm going to ignore everyone else. And why is that, you might ask? Ooh, okay, let's not kill you if possible. Okay, good. She came back. Good. Oh, dang it. Okay. So I lost my cannon fodder. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, that didn't even work out. Okay, so the idea here is to stall out this battle as long as possible, so that you can continually throw rounds of thermal detonators onto the Night Sisters and honestly time out that battle. And what you can do, you saw there, that was 10 thermal detonators, maybe 11 with Dengar. Do that 5 times, you're done. If you can time it out, you see I took about two and a half minutes. You can double that, get 20, 25 thermal detonators, do it twice, and you, again, do not have to win the battle in order to get that to count. All you need to do is inflict the thermal detonators, and if you lose, or if you win, or whatever it may be, it still counts. So, do the battle. Run the Dengar lead if you have this nifty keycard right here. Keycard. This data card, Leaders Resolved, or Data Disk. I've been lying. Data Disk. Leaders Resolved does great. Then I have these to make my guys much healthier and much stronger than anything else they could possibly do on their own. These other data cards are just not as helpful for being survivability and damage. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to go run in here. And I'm going to try... Oh, I realized I didn't even show. Okay, the feats here. Let's talk through the Darth Revan Boss feats real quick. The No Old Republic one, I know that's really faded, and I'm sorry. It sometimes displays this bad because they have a bug. Beat this without using Old Republic characters, okay? This can be done a variety of ways. I have done it with CLS. I've done it with Gas. I've done it with Padme. If you have a Galactic Legend, you can pretty easily do that too. You could... I'm trying to think of one more reliable. Depending on the kind of modding you have, do you know what, actually? I might try this. Depending on the modding you have on droids, you might be able to get out and do this as well. I'm going to run Droid Battle. Oh, this is displaying super weird. Hold on. Can you go somewhere else? It wasn't even displaying the feat I haven't done. Let me back out real quick. That's displaying super weird. Hold on. What's the deal? Alright, so you notice this one's a little lighter. I have 11 out of 14. This lucky shot, the 30 critical hits one, I haven't done. And then this one, win without losing any units. I've done it with both Padme and Gas, as well as my SLKR. But you can do this with Padme or Gas pretty easily, or you could Darth Revan mirror match it, and as long as your Darth Revan's faster, you should pretty easily be able to handle this guy and do it without losing a unit. So, let's go take a look at droids against this right now, just to see about critical hits and whether or not we can beat it with droids with the right mods, because I'm thinking the damage output, just from being able to avoid the fear on everyone except for Grievous and Magna because of his taunt, will be huge. So I'm going to run this. Let's just see. We're just going to play around. We'll burn my energy. We have 4 battles, so this is 1 of 4. And I'll just theorycraft a few different things just to show what is and isn't possible and how to do it. So, here we go. We got the fear. That's fine. We don't care. There's 1 critical hit. Alright, so we're going to put ourselves in damage immunity, and we're going to heal up Magna Guard. Now, B1 can't critical hit, which is really annoying, but B2 can. However, we hit no critical hits, so that's really unfortunate. Okay, that's 3. 3. Droidica is going to be great with the assist for critical hits. Okay. Let's recover some of B2's health. And again, unfortunate B1 can't critically hit, but I think this right here is going to do a lot of damage. And again, I didn't see any crits, but if we're going to talk about okay, there's a crit. We're going to talk about feasibility of the battle here real quick. Let's get an assist. Oh, rude. Okay, this will kill at least 2 of them. There we go. We'll go ahead and heal Droidica. DR's trying really hard. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we can't ignore it. Bye, Malik. That's fine. Go ahead and hit him. He can't assist, so there's another critical hit. And that, 160,000 damage. Boom. So bam. Hey! 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 Uncool. However, okay, we've just demonstrated. This can be done with Grievous Droids, okay? Now, I'm going to try this one time with my Gas Squad just to see if I can land the critical hits. The issue is, I think, if you have a lower geared Gas, I think you're going to be in a better position here, because you're going to be able to attack more without killing everyone almost instantly. Because with the leadership ability I have and the offense and health I've given everyone, Gas hits like a truck on his AoE without even trying. Like, it's honestly stupid. Ooh! Okay, I'm going to do something really weird. I'm going to do this, okay? We're going to bring in Rex and 5s, okay? But then I'm going to bring in AoE hitters, and we're going to see about a Gas lead with Jedi Knight Revan and Yoda. I know this is not a super accessible team, and I might pull these guys out and bring Anakin. And who's another good AoE hitter? I'm trying to think. But for doing the critical hits, here, let me go to all real quick and look to see. Maybe we'll bring in Anakin and someone else next. Critical hits. Ahsoka might be a good call just because she assists on every hit and can remove the... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, if this doesn't work, we'll bring in Ahsoka, and she'll count as the 501st, so Gas will still have the lead. And we'll do this. Let's just give this a try. I'm going to try not to win this fully, just to not burn the stamina on these guys, so I have a pretty good test. But let's see here. So, we're looking... That's fine. Go ahead. Okay. So I want to hit you. Bam. And that's the issue. That's 200,000 damage each hit. It's kind of ridiculous. So, we have 2 critical hits, but it's just not quite enough. Okay, so let me see. What if we call Rex to assist? No crits. Okay. Unfortunate. So Gas is going to take a nap. What if... Can we critically hit you? Okay, 1. I didn't see any damage display there. I have no idea if those were crits or not. Let's give everyone that. Okay, here we go. We're going to remove her foresight with that, and let's swap it to Yoda. No crits. Okay. There's a crit. I'm going to ignore that. No. Wow, no crits at all. Okay, I have to hit here. Good dodge. Alright. So now, you'll see here with this AoE, he kills everyone. It's dumb. He just does so much. Here's my recommendation. I don't recommend going after the stupid 30 critical hit feat unless you are just desperate to get this. So let me take a step back too and say this. I have not completed 1 feat from Luke, from Sith Eternal, and from DR, and that has put me short 15 key cards. I wonder if it'll tell me how many I have. It just tells me I have max. Oh, I can't remember how many it was. I believe you can have over 20 key cards that you miss without any issue. So if you can full clear Sector 1 and 2, and I have a video already out about this, and then you can do all of these event feats. So critical hits, easy to do over the course of a couple sectors. And if you are stuck in Sector 1 or 2, and all you can do is Sector 1 or 2, keep replaying the battles, guys. Just keep replaying, because then if you're stuck in Sector 1 or 2, you're not going to full clear this. But you should be able to just continue to move up your ticket count to be able to unlock more rewards just by doing these. So don't give up. Keep using your energy. Buy energy for 50 crystals if you need to. It's not that expensive. It's not. You can buy it 3 times for 50 crystals. Do that. Tanks in your squad. Okay, no tanks in your squad. My setup for that was let me think. Who did I do for no tanks in my squad? I think my Jedi Knight Revan team, which again, the very accessible squad, I think everyone in that squad is a support except for Revan and Yoda, but they're not tanks either, they're attackers. So this right here, you can do just 10 battles of JKR and Yoda. Defeat 400 enemies, you will do that over the course of getting this right here. Just don't even worry about it, it's going to happen. Then, 35 with Dark Side and Light Side, again, replay battles, keep going back. There's no limit to the amount of times you can go in and do battles. For Revan's thing here, I just showed you, can be done with gas, can be done with a weird team gas comp. And you know what, maybe, I don't have the energy to do it and I won't, but maybe you bring your gas down to like, or your Padme, or your General Grievous. No, this is going to just be for Gas or Padme. If you bring them down to like 30% stamina, if you look at the stats right now, Gas has lost speed and protection from this, and his damage goes down. So if you crank down their stamina, perhaps the damage goes down, and you can land those AoEs without killing everybody. You could also... Yeah, no, because I don't have low enough stamina. I was going to say, you could do this too. You could bring in a half squad. So you could bring in just these 3. Or you perhaps could bring in just Gas and Ahsoka. And she will assist out of turn every time he takes an attack. And he'll attack twice when he hits the AoE. And then follows up with a basic. And you can get critical hits that way. Ahsoka is great for hitting critically. She almost never doesn't. So you can do that. I would say you could run Vader against this as well for critical hits. However, I think you're going to run into the same problem. You can't ability block Darth Revan, which is going to spread fear like crazy. And you generally don't have a tank for your Empire team if you're trying to run the damage squad to be able to get the crit damage. And you can't remove turn meter from Sith Empire teams, so you're going to be stuck as well with Vader's lead not being very useful. And even though you can land debuffs, once you throw a Culling Blade, somebody's just going to disappear because of the stacks of ferocity and your damage over time. So I think the strategy maybe here is just ridiculously low stamina gas or ridiculously low stamina Padme with GK, Anakin, and Ahsoka, and you just slowly keep living, keep healing with Padme because Padme can't be feared, and just slowly work your way through them, and just Anakin's AoE every time he hits, boom, crits all around. Hopefully he hits like 3 or 4, and you just do that a bunch with Ahsoka assisting every time. I think you'll get there. So that's my advice. I don't see this feat, specifically the 30 critical hits in this battle, as a necessity, and then do it without losing a unit. Again, this can be done a lot of different ways. You saw it with my Grievous battle. I got a little unlucky losing Grievous, but I think you can do it pretty simply with any kind of sort of ragtag team, with droids, with Padme, with the DR mirror match. I think the most secure way is gas DR mirror match. And you'll be set. So if you have either of those teams, awesome. If not, experiment. Okay, these right here, these data discs, really allow you to get creative in how you play. And if you are being creative enough or theory crafty enough, you should be able to find a way to make things work. For example, in one of my other videos, I put Malik in a lead with his Leader's Resolve and a booming voice to try to have him have all of these mass assists and have crazy stats for health to be able to taunt forever and just drain life. And it didn't work, but we ended up getting a different feat because of it. And it's fascinating the way things work out, playing around with these data discs and the ways that things happen where you don't anticipate. So play with your data discs. Get as many data discs as you can. I know I have a lot because I have completely cleared the board here, but don't let that discourage you. I believe through sectors 1 and 2 you can get like, I don't know, 10 data discs. Let me look. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already just from sector 1. So if you can do sector 1, you have almost enough to be able to put full data disc on. And if you can get to sector 2 and do even a few to get up here and get this data disc and maybe this one, boom, okay, you're good to go. You have 8 data discs. If each data disc is worth like 1 or 2, you have full data discs right there. Just put them on, use them, and then those data discs will let you be able to continue to push forward through the rest of these zones. So be wise, be creative, have fun with it. Again, this game mode really is just enjoyable to be able to learn things. So just have fun with it and avoid, like what we just talked about here, avoid that stupid 30 critical hit one. It's just not worth your time unless you have some crazy idea. And if you do, leave it in the comments below. But if not, thank you for spending a little bit of time with me walking through this, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.